Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending the launch of Rangers' new diversity and inclusion campaign. It's great to see so many of you here today. This campaign has been almost 18 months in the making. It's not something that we've just dreamt up today. And I'd like to thank the members of our Diversity and Inclusion Working Group, which has been in place since the end of 2017 and encompasses fans of the club, the Rangers Charity Foundation and staff members. And I'd like to thank them for all their efforts in getting us to where we are today. I'd like to give a particular mention to Conal Cochrane, who's on the right-hand side of the table here, who's the director of the foundation for the many hours that he's put in to get us to this position. A lot of work has gone into getting us to this stage, and some of the early results include the formation of the Ibrox Pride Supporters Club, which attended the weekend's Mardi Gras March. And we've also been working closely with SEMVO and strengthened our links with ethnic minority communities in Glasgow and further afield. As you will see from the presentation, which we'll show you shortly, this campaign has been largely shaped by the Rangers supporters and has been developed in close collaboration with our fans, many of whom I'm delighted to see are in attendance today. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank them for giving their time to participate in this campaign, which is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. The campaign will make it clear that everyone and anyone is welcome at Ibrox Stadium, regardless of race, religion, sexuality or disability. We want to make Ibrox as welcoming a place as possible and eradicate all forms of unacceptable behaviour from the stadium. The campaign will place emphasis on positive behaviour within the stadium, and there will be no place for any form of unacceptable behaviour, whether that be racism, sectarianism or homophobic abuse. It's a campaign which we hope will see fans supporting the team in a positive way that reflects society in 2019. I'd like to show you a short presentation and then we'll go to the floor for questions. Thank you very much.
Rangers for everyone, anyone.
Rangers for everyone, anyone.
Rangers for anyone, for anyone.
Rangers for everyone, anyone.
Rangers for everyone, anyone.
Rangers is committed to a groundbreaking campaign named Everyone Anyone that has been designed to unite people from all backgrounds, cultures and communities. The Everyone Anyone campaign will reinforce that Rangers is a modern football club that wants to create an environment where fans can come together and support a common cause. That cause is equality for everyone. We have been building towards this initiative for more than a year, and throughout the next 12 months we will roll out a series of events that are designed to champion diversity, to encourage tolerance and understanding, and to promote positive behaviour. Regardless of age, ethnicity, faith, sexual orientation, gender identity, disability and health, we are all united by a single strong bond. We are all Rangers supporters. I am Dave King and I support Everyone Anyone.
Rangers for everyone, anyone.
Rangers for everyone and anyone.
Rangers for everyone and anyone.
It means the world to me. It's a fantastic club. It's like a family.
It's important, no matter what colour or creed you are or who you are, we're all part of the one family, and that's important. We're all Rangers fans.
My father was an avid fan of Rangers Football Club, so because of that I became a fan, and I've followed Rangers for the last 45 years now.
Is family, friends, your whole life.
Hi, my name is Fahim Bakr and I'm proud to be a Rangers fan.
It's one of the best clubs in the world.
My parents met in a supporters bus, so it's just something that I've done lifelong with my family and I've always been happy to do so.
I was born a Rangers fan.
All different ranges of supporters from different backgrounds should all come to Ibrox and feel at one.
It just means a lot to me and I'm just happy to be a Rangers fan.
I feel a big part of the Rangers family. I've been coming here a long time.
There's no better feeling when Rangers score, when Rangers win, And just the music, you just get goosebumps when they come into the tunnel to the music.
It's very important just to show the world what an amazing, inclusive club the Rangers is.
It doesn't matter what background anyone is from, all that matters is a love of Rangers.
The way Rangers family is, it brings everybody together, and that's just how a family should be.
The club belongs to everyone and anyone.
I'd like to thank again everyone who took part in that film. I think they, from what I've been told today, they've had great fun participating in it. It's none of that is scripted. That's everyone's own views on what Rangers means to them. So if any questions you'd like to ask about the campaign, we're happy to take them just now. Thank you.
Can I ask why you, as a political body, are here today with political figures here? Why is it important, this campaign, from a political point of view?
I'm Frank McAveety. I'm the leader of the Labour group in Glasgow Council. Fundamentally, Rangers is a Glasgow institution, and it's important that we celebrate how Glasgow is in 2019 and looking forward. So the commitment that we give as elected members is that we want the club to be part of that process of inclusivity in Glasgow. The idea that no matter where you come from or who you are, if you're affiliated to the Rangers, it's a well-known fact, allegedly, that I'm a Celtic fan. So I'm delighted to be here today on the basis that we're looking at how this club is part of the Glasgow fabric, and the fact that the video indicates the diversity that's in the club's support, I think, is something that's commendable. So I'm delighted to support this initiative, and I know the club is utterly determined to try and make sure that no matter who you are, where you come from, that Ibrox and Rangers is a welcoming place. Even if I'm amongst 800 that might be here in the occasional matches for the next season. But I just want to say that I'm very supportive of that. I know that Pauline and Anas would feel the same, so I don't know if they want to add to that as well. Okay.
Yeah, just to add that, football clubs do have a responsibility to recognise that amongst their supporters that they must lead in diversity, and I think what Rangers Football Club has done today is actually leading the way in this.
Thank you.
And I'm absolutely delighted to support the initiative, because we know that amongst their support sometimes people don't live their lives exactly the way that we want them to live, and we want to send the message that anyone and everyone is welcome in football, and Rangers Football Club, and any football club, of course. I'm absolutely delighted to support this initiative.
Just ask about, as you've spoken a lot about sort of taking more action across Scotland, and we're talking about actually taking to sort of improve behaviour in the ground and football, but I think this can also have a sort of wider impact on society across Scotland, even with football.
As Frank's already said, Rangers Football Club is an institution in Glasgow, it's an institution in Scotland, it's actually an institution right across the UK. And I think so much of the time we try and, particularly in the west of Scotland, isolate our football clubs from how we shape the wider culture of our city. That doesn't happen in other parts of the world, it somehow happens in the west of Scotland. Frank and I were joking earlier on, when I was growing up, I used to always say, when I was in political circles, if I was asked if I was a Rangers or Celtic fan, I'd always say I'm from Asian origin, I play cricket. Because you were shy to talk about your football affiliation, but that only happens again in the west of Scotland. The reality is that leadership is required from all levels, whether that be around football clubs, whether it be on individual institutions, around trying and change and drive a culture of inclusivity and openness. And I think it's really important that Rangers as an institution in Glasgow and in Scotland and the UK is part of that drive for people being welcome in the stadium. But as you rightly say, look, it's families support Rangers Football Club. Families are associated with Rangers Football Club, and if we can drive good behaviour here, that's hopefully good behaviour that then reflects on individual communities, individual households, and also places of work right across the city as well. And that's why I really welcome the campaign today.
You said that in tweets I've noticed that you're not just going to pay lip service to this. What would you say to people who would say this is just more PR, and what practical steps are you putting in place to tackle
what we need to do through this campaign, and this will be an ongoing thing over the next 12, 18 months and beyond, hopefully, is try and promote the benefits of education and positive behaviour. Because we want people to come to the stadium. We want Ibrox to be welcoming. We want people to come and enjoy their visit here, and for people to maybe understand what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And that's, to me, and having lived all my life in the west of Scotland, I think there's an educational aspect to that as well. So that's going to be a big part about what we do.
Will you be working with the likes of the Thai campaign in schools to promote, because some would say this is where this starts?
Yeah, I'll let Conal answer that, because we're already doing a lot of that work.
So we already are working with the Thai campaign, and we have a programme called Diversity Wins, which we developed in association with Glasgow City Council. So we're delivering that alongside the Diversity Wins programme. Includes work that's informed by that campaign, and obviously it's Scottish Government policy, and also sectarian work as well. So it's a mixture of anti-discrimination and tolerance and awareness work that we deliver there. Just to add to Stuart's answer, and perhaps to answer the question that you asked earlier, through the Rangers Charity Foundation, which is obviously an organisation that was established by the club, we're delivering a whole range of diversity-related programmes, and they've been growing over the years. So we have the Diversity Wins programme that we just discussed. We have autism-friendly football that's expanded to 4 different programmes, age groups a week. We have visually impaired football. We've been working in partnership with CENVO Scotland, which is the Centre for Ethnic Minority Voluntary Organisations in Scotland, and that's an 18-month project that we're working on them with, and that's been ongoing for around 9 months, and we've already had 2 engagement events here. The Rangers Charity Foundation is about to embark on a 2-year European Show Racism the Red Card project that includes racism but also anti-discrimination work across other areas. And of course, Stuart's mentioned the Diversity and Inclusion Action Group, which was established in December 2017. So that's been going for 18 months. So when it comes to today's announcement, today isn't the start. It's part of a process that's been well planned over a period of time.
Stuart, what measures will you take if a fan or fans exhibit racism, sectarianism or homophobia actually in a match day within the stadium?
To the extent that we catch them, you know, and they actually are found to have been involved in unacceptable behaviour along those lines. What we've started conversations with an organisation called SACRO, which is a Scottish Government organisation. And if someone indulges in that kind of behaviour and they lose their season ticket, what we'd ask them to do is undertake a course, basically, same way if you get caught speeding, whereby you try and educate those individuals as to why another way of behaving is actually more acceptable when they're in the confines of Ibrox and within the stadium. So that's one of the steps that we would take.
Sorry, but I need to come in again and maybe say something about Conal. Conal hasn't mentioned as football fans in training. The programme that Rangers Football Club along with other clubs, I think there's 32 clubs in Scotland that are doing it, about 42 according to what the SPFL has said. I think it may be last March. I'll let you talk about it, but we're part of that and it's very successful. From our community, we've even got converts from the Celtic crew to come and join us on a Monday night doing the training.
I mean, the work that we are ongoing is you know, very diverse. Sorry to use that word again, but you know, the well-established football fans in training programme. We had a meeting with Shabir from the Scottish Adult Debate Society a few months ago, and I'm very keen that if we're discussing with organisations that we turn something into tangible as well. And so we worked with the SPFL Trust with the Scottish Government funded programme, and happily we're running at the moment a football fans in training programme for a group of men linked with the organisation that Shabir is chair of. So again, it's an example of bringing, in this case, mainly Shia Muslim men and some others into a group together, but hopefully it's just building the trust between the foundation club and many communities, so that, you know, going forward, our Fit Continuation programme, it doesn't matter which community you might identify with, but you feel that the club and the foundation are a natural home for you to make your life better.
Well, I think I'd like to thank you all for coming along again. And I think you will see and hear a lot more about this campaign over the coming months. It's something we're really committed to. And so I'd like to thank the fans again for taking part, and I'd like to thank you all for coming today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Stephen.